Hi friends, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel. My name is Brittany and I'm so happy to have you here. Today I am making another money saving video. We've talked about kind of how we save money for traveling before. I'll link that up in the cards for you guys if you want to check that out. But today I'm talking about simple things you can change every day to save a little bit of money, whether that is to put towards traveling, which is what we typically do, or put towards buying a house or buying a car or whatever it is that your financial goals are. Money saving is something that I am very, very passionate about. I religiously calculate what we're spending, what we're bringing in, how much we're saving, where that money can allocate to, that benefits us in the future. It's something that I've always loved. I feel like I love it because I can see the tangible results of it. I know that if I make these sacrifices here, I can get here. And again, we travel a lot. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single one of our fun travel vlogs or travel tips or anything like that, because we make all those super fun videos here as well. But today I'm just talking about simple tips you can do almost every single day to help save a little bit of money. Let's just jump into it. Okay, so I have my list here, so I'm looking down. That's what I'm looking at, is my list of ideas so I don't miss anything. But the first thing I want to talk about is meal planning. Now, I am personally someone who I crave certain things, or certain things sound good to me, so I don't necessarily meal plan and like stick to it day by day. But before I go grocery shopping for the week, I will go through what I have in my pantry, my fridge, and see like what meals I can make, so then I can figure out what I actually have to get. Doing this can help your grocery bill go down like in half, because you realize that you have so much more in your cabinet. The other thing you can do with this is force yourself to eat the things that you have. I personally have a whole box of popcorn and a bag of dried fruit, so I'm not buying any snacks because I need to eat the stuff that I already bought, right? So if I don't have any extra snacks, then when I'm hungry for a snack, I'm forced to eat things that I have, if like typically I've been overlooking them, which we all do that. We all buy things that sound good at the time and then only eat like half or less, and they just sit there. So meal planning can really help you utilize the food you've already bought and save money when you go to the store each week. Another thing that you can do is what we call in our house no-buy weeks. So Jason and I typically don't spend a ton of money going out. We don't buy new clothes, new stuff for the house. We don't go out to eat all that often. So typically that is also involved in a no-buy. So if you are doing those things, doing a no-buy can help you realize you don't need to do all that so often. So if you're buying clothes or, just shopping on Amazon or whatever, doing a no-buy can really help with that. If you are already somebody who, like us, doesn't typically spend a lot of extra money, doing a no-buy in the kitchen on your grocery bill, not going and buying groceries, can again do that same thing of forcing you to eat what you already spent money on. We typically have enough food to last us at least 4 extra days in the kitchen that we would just like overlook and just go buy a whole new set of groceries, and that food would never get eaten. So if we do a no-buy, we're forced to eat that food while also saving a whole week's worth of groceries. So I totally recommend we do a no-buy maybe once every other month, depending on how much food we have. And honestly, if we don't feel like we need to go grocery shopping, then we just don't go grocery shopping. And maybe it only lasts us 3 days and then we go grocery shopping, but at least we're still using up that food. We're not buying extra food that isn't going to get eaten, especially because we buy so much fresh produce, like fruits and vegetables and salads and stuff like that. That's typically what I eat. And so if I'm buying that every single week and not eating it, it's going to go bad. It's not going to stay fresh. So doing a no-buy is a really great thing if you're on this side of the spectrum trying to cut back on excess spending, but also if you're on this side of the spectrum like us and just making sure you're really utilizing the food that you have and the money that you're spending on food and groceries. Number 3 is to look at your budget. If you don't budget, that's a very simple thing. Make a budget, figure out what you're spending each month and how much money you have coming in. You should definitely have some idea. It doesn't have to be specific. It doesn't have to be like every single cent. Some people budget that way. It doesn't work for others. Budget however you feel comfortable, but at least have some idea on how much money you're bringing in and how much money you're spending, and then how much you're saving, right? So these 3 things. So as part of doing that budget, if you already have one, if not, make one. But look at what you can cut out. Look at what is excess in there that maybe you don't need, maybe you don't even enjoy anymore. Just little things like that. Starbucks runs every day. I work for Starbucks, but you do not need to be buying Starbucks every single day. Use it as a treat. Definitely go out and treat yourself, but you don't need to do it every single day. Same thing if you're going to any other coffee place, if you're going out to lunch every day, pack your lunch. It saves you a ton of money. Just those little things. Obviously, this is getting a little bit more deep and some people don't want to make these sacrifices, but if you're trying to save for a financial goal, at least do it for a short amount of time. Know that it's temporary And honestly, probably by the time you reach that financial goal, you won't want to go back because you realize you don't really need it and it's not that much harder. But we've cut out things like eating out for lunches, buying excess things, shopping on Amazon, all those like little things that you can just cut out. You can get even crazier with it. Like right now we just bought bikes. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you know, but we are talking about using our bikes in the summer to take us to and from work. So we're saving on gas, we're saving on mileage on the cars, and we're also just getting exercise. So if you want to do more advanced things like that, you definitely can take these as far out as you want. But starting very simple, just cut out eating out for lunch, or even just let yourself eat out twice a week. If you're eating out every single day for lunch, cut it down twice a week. That's already cutting so much money out. Just little things like that. Look at your budget, figure out what you can cut out. It doesn't have to be huge sacrifices. It can be as much or as little as you feel like you need and how quickly you want to reach your financial goals. Just keep that in mind. However much you cut out and however much you sacrifice in your monthly budget or your weekly budget is going to help you reach this financial goal faster. Whatever that goal is, really focus on that goal, and it makes it a lot easier to make those daily choices. Number 4, and if you still do this, what generation are you living in? Do not pay for TV. This is just a personal belief, but cable is so outdated and is so unnecessary. We personally have 3 subscriptions to streaming services. We have Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus. And honestly, you probably don't need all 3. You probably could get by with 1, but most people would probably need 2 to have all of the shows they really love. But streaming service in general, even if you add the 4th one, which is Amazon, that's the most popular one as well. We don't pay for Amazon Prime, but a lot of people do. Even if you add that, you're still spending like less than $30 a month on all 4 streaming services. We pay less than $30 a month for our 3. And we have way more than enough entertainment. And we have never paid for cable as long as we've been on our own. And it's so unnecessary to me. Like, you can stream anything. And if there's a certain show that you really want to watch, you typically can either watch it online on the website or on the app of that network for free or for a small fee. So there's really no reason to pay like $100 for cable at all. ESPN, watch all your sports games. Hulu has HBO, Stars, all that sort of stuff. It's an extra charge, but it's still way cheaper than a $100 cable package. It's way cheaper. Cut out TV. Don't have TV. Not necessary. Number 5 pertains to if you like shopping for clothes, which typically everybody does. Jason and I think we've mentioned before in a video, we went 2 years without buying like any new clothes. We were like really saving for our house and for our wedding and like all these different things. That's not the right order, but that's okay. And so we were not spending money on clothes for like 2, maybe 3 years of our relationship. And recently we have started allowing ourselves to buy clothes, but seasonally and on sale. So every season, so we just came into summer, we'll go through, declutter our clothes, sell what we can sell, donate what we can't. Like again, selling your extra clothes, going through purging your closet and stuff allows you to make a little bit extra money. So typically you could take that money and be like, okay, I've made $40, I can spend $40 and it's not coming out of your bank account. If you want to go a little bit further, spend a little bit more money, go through your closet once a season. So we just came into summer, go through, figure out some basic pieces either you need or you really want that would help you get through this summer. Almost like a capsule wardrobe, but a little bit bigger. I do not have a capsule wardrobe. I don't know if I'll ever pare down that small, but because I love clothes, I love fashion, but you can definitely pare your closet down to almost be like a capsule, and like when you go shopping, consider it like a capsule. So a couple key pieces you need. If you notice like, hey, I got rid of a bunch of tank tops, I don't have a ton left, I really could use some tank tops for the summer, or I could really use some dresses or a pair of shorts or, you know, something like that, then allow yourself to buy those handful of pieces for the season and shop on sale. So many companies have sales either of past season clothing, which is a really great tip. So like in the summer, shop for winter, and in the winter, shop for summer. Usually they'll be very discounted, but also they just have big sales in general, back to school sales, summer kickoff sales, a bunch of stuff. Make sure you sign up for email lists, check online, all that sort of stuff. Follow influencers who share sales on their stories. And you can definitely save so much money that way by still getting those pieces you want and desire. This summer, going into summer, Jason and I looked at our wardrobes. I decided that I really would love some dresses or some jumpsuits, some jumpers, stuff like that. to really elevate my wardrobe this year. I had plenty of shorts, I had plenty of t-shirts, plenty of tops, that sort of stuff, but I really wanted some more like simple, nicer pieces that I could wear throughout the summer that were really comfortable, this jumpsuit being one of them. And so I picked up a romper, a jumpsuit, one pair of shorts, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I'll pick up anything else this summer. And so I think everything was on sale. I got all of this from American Eagle, and I spent like less than $50, I think. So all three of those pieces that help elevate my wardrobe, make me feel like I have new clothes to wear, all for under $50. And Jason also spent under $50. He got 2 shorts, 2 shirts, and a pair of jeans, I think. And again, so we spent $100 for both of us, but we both have some new pieces to incorporate in our wardrobe and spice it up a little bit, but we're still wearing our clothes because at the end of the day, we have a lot of clothes, and I'm sure you do too. And you want to get your wear out of those clothes, get your money's worth out of those clothes. So you don't want to be wearing different outfits all the time or buying different outfits all the time. It's not necessary. So figure out exactly what you need to spice up your wardrobe, a handful of items, and shop on a sale because there are sales happening all the time and you should not buy things full price. Our last one, very simple one you can do, is consider your utility usage. So I specifically wrote down electric usage, but this can expand to your water usage as well. Or if you're on a limited internet plan, it can extend to that as well. So just be mindful of the utilities that you're using and how much you are using. Do little things like make sure you're turning off the TV, turning off lights when you're not in the room, turning off the faucets when you're doing dishes or brushing your teeth. If you're moving dishes over, turn off the faucet. It can save you so much water and so much cost in the long run. Don't let your water hose run outside. Fix leaks when they're broken. Like just those little things, depending on if you live in a house or apartment, doesn't matter. Those little things, being mindful of them, can save you so much money in the long run. Yes, they're pennies at the time, but those add up. I am all about saving the little things because those add up. If you save $1 a day, $1 a day for a whole year, you will have almost $400. Almost $400, $1 a day. Those little things add up. And if you take that in 2 years, you know, $800, like it just compounds on each other. So I definitely recommend saving those little things where you can. And that's basically what this whole list is. There's small sacrifices, small things to keep in mind that can really benefit you in the long run and help you reach those financial goals. Oh, Greedy Bear, you want to come in for the outro? Come on. Come on, did people love you, huh? Did people love you? It should just be Groot's channel now, huh? Just a channel of goodies. Just a channel of goodies. Yeah, just a channel of goodies. Okay, you want to say bye to the peoples? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Sorry for my puppy voice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to see any more money-saving hacks, tips, things that we do that help us live a pretty nice lifestyle, I would love to share them with you. I want all of you guys to be able to achieve all of your dreams, whether that's buying a house, paying for your wedding, paying off any debt, traveling, whatever it is. Buying expensive clothes even can be a financial goal for you. All those things are great. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye, friends. Say bye, Greedy Bear. Bye, friends.